Hi, I'm Tom Stimson, and I'm calling this web series Stuff You Need to Know. Today we're going to talk about RFPs, Request for Proposal. There are 3 basic steps that you need to follow with every RFP. You have to qualify the opportunity, you have to position your company, and then you have to work towards a close. What do I mean by qualify? The first thing you have to find out in the qualification process is the job actually winnable? Is the business something that is actually being made available, or maybe this is just a courtesy bid? Maybe this is an RFP that's put out there to qualify an existing supplier and prove that they're the right supplier to have. In other words, you can't win the business. We have to find out if the job is winnable. The second thing we need to do is find out, are we a good fit? Okay? In other words, just because we got the RFP from the client doesn't mean that we're actually qualified to do the job. Are we a good fit? Are they asking for something that's in our wheelhouse? The third thing we have to do in the qualification process is determine, is the job or the client actionable? In other words, if I go through the process of presenting a proposal, am I actually going to be able to negotiate with the client about what it is? Okay? Now, once we've qualified the client, then we have to position ourselves. If I've gone through the qualification process, then I agree that I should move forward on this. My next step is, how do I pitch to the client? Does this client actually understand who we are? Do they know anything about us? Are they an existing client or are they a new client? We have to throw the pitch. In the process of doing this pitch process, we get to refine the proposal. Hopefully, the customer understands more about who we are and what we do and how we do things, and they're willing to make subtle changes or maybe drastic changes to the RFP that's going to help us win the bid and look different from everybody else. And the third step in positioning is to agree on a scope of work. So once we've pitched, once we've refined, we have to come to an agreement on what the RFP actually is now that we've had a conversation. The third step in the RFP process is closing. In order to close, I have to price. But I don't price something until I have an agreement on the scope of work. So in the positioning process, we have to get that agreement. Then I can put a price on it. Once I have a price, I should be able to negotiate. Prices rarely meet the customer's expectations for one reason or another, but it allows you to continue the conversation, negotiate the details that weren't clear before, modify terms and conditions, and the third thing that we try to do in close is get to a no. A no can be, no, we don't need to negotiate anymore, this is perfect, let me sign the deal. But no can also mean, no, I'm not going to do business with you this time. Okay? What we want to get in any RFP process is get to a clear no as quickly as possible. We don't want to bid sitting on our books for weeks or months on end waiting to find out if the client's going to hire us. In the following videos, I'll talk a little bit more about each one of these processes and how you work them internally. Thanks for watching.